Hi, this is Eugenia Buerklin of Meditate for Democracy, and we are live on Facebook. Hello. If anybody is out there, please let me know in the comments, and keep your comments pleasant. All right, I'm going to close this window. Going to give people, going to give people a chance to hop on. And while they're doing that, I'm going to begin to enjoy my gluten-free, alcohol-free beer, because I'm saving the alcohol for later. So grab a snack, grab a drink, come on back. I've got things to share. And I wish I could see you. All right, it's 5. Okay, so let's begin. So I said I had a message for you for tonight, for the debate, for what to do before the debate, getting ready to watch the debate, and then even during the debate. And the main thing is, and I'm going to repeat this a few times, don't panic. Don't panic. Your panic is not serving anything. It's just making you feel worse. And it's not serving what it is that you want. If what you want is all the things we talk about here on Meditate for Democracy, which is democracy and peace and truth and fair elections and a perfect outcome to the election, a perfect election aftermath. As my husband Baron keeps saying, we won't really know what's happening until Inauguration Day. It's kind of a little bit of a scary way to think about it. But I want to talk about what to do with your fear, because you might be feeling nervous, you might be feeling anxious, you might feel afraid while you're watching the debate. So I want to share something that I learned. It's a technique that I created for myself, and I had to remember it and really use it during the 2008 election. So I don't know if you remember where you were during that time leading up to the 2008 election, but I would get overcome with just terrible anxiety every time I saw Obama on the TV. And I would get so afraid for him. I didn't want anything bad to happen to him. So I would get so afraid. And I knew that my fear was not helping. It was, if you believe in things like that we're all connected, that there's only one thing going on. I mean, even physics has shown that everything is connected. And that's why the best thing we can do during this time is to try to keep calm, but carry on, meaning carry on your activism. Do what you can to get out the vote. Do all that good stuff, but get yourself regulated and get yourself out of fear. Fear can be a great motivator. I talked about that in my one of my videos. The one about dissociation and going out of that window of tolerance into either hyper or hypo arousal, right? And that in therapy, the best work that's done is like right on the edge of that window between being completely out of it and being totally at peace and calm. And so it's good to have a little thing to nudge you into action, but if you're too far into panic and fear, it paralyzes you and it's not good. It's not sending the right energy, and Biden needs our good energy tonight. So that gets me to my point. You've got to just keep shining light on him. You can't live in fear, feel that fear like, oh my God, what's going to happen? What's he going to say? What's the other guy going to say? So what I did with Obama was when I would feel that fear watching him on TV, instead of trying to get rid of the fear and tell myself, no, stop, Eugenia, don't feel that, I would instead go to my body, feel the fear, feel all the feelings I was feeling, but drop the thoughts. Drop the story of that bad thing that could happen, right? So what I'm going to invite you to do is to join me in applying that now. So when you feel yourself getting afraid, when you feel yourself being tight and tense, or even angry, go to your body, feel it, but let the thoughts go. Yeah, and it is as important to do this with anger as it is to do with the fear. Because the other guy, we don't want to focus on him. We don't want to give him any more energy than he already gets. He gets enough energy. So as much as you can, it's going to be hard not to watch him. You're going to have to watch him. But you have to keep, how do I say this? You just have to keep coming back to sending love, sending energy to Biden. Any questions about that? Okay. Was there anything else I wanted to tell you before tonight? Okay, yes, actually. I'm glad I looked at my notes. So another thing you can do, feel the feelings, drop the story, shine the light, the love. The next thing you can do is feel your gratitude in advance. And what I mean by that is I want you to think and feel what you want as already so. So when you're watching Biden tonight, see, think, and feel him already as the president. Think and feel and see him doing his best, and that the debate is going most perfectly for the highest good for all concerned. And I just want to share this with you. So this is a book. Let me see if you can see that. It's called The Path of Least Resistance by Robert Fritz. If you're not a spiritual person, you're in luck, because he claims this is not at all spiritual. And what he talks about here is he talks about, he talks about manifesting, but again, not in any kind of woo-woo way. Although the woo-woo people here will recognize the woo-woo in this. Oh, great. So Gina wrote, in choosing whether to laugh at 45 or scream at him, I will laugh. I see Biden in office. I feel it. It is happening. I love that, Gina Mandello. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's exactly it, you guys. This is what it means to be a spiritual warrior. It doesn't mean we sit around and just pray. We do all that spiritual work, and then we go out and do our volunteering and all of that, and getting the vote out. So coming back to this, he talks about two orientations. There's that fear orientation and the creative love orientation. And he was a teacher, and he was a music teacher at a college, and he found that a distinct difference between these two types of people, two types of students. So he created a whole way of working with people based on this. The creative love orientation will help you get what you want. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. Look up the book. But it's that love feeling. What would you love? What would you love? Right? I do this with my clients. I ask them, what would you love now? And then help them identify that, and then have them think it every day. What would you love? So I'm going to ask you that right now. What would you love? What would you love to have happen? What would you love to have? So I would love to see Joe Biden just kick ass tonight. Just rock it. Having his most perfect words and clarity and conciseness and truth. Speaking the truth, naming things, calling things out, having all of his facts and figures and just all that stuff at the ready like that. I would love for tonight for the lies and the disinformation to be revealed for all to see and to understand. I would love for this country to actually be a democracy. If you're a progressive like me, if you're a Bernie supporter, if you're way over on the left and you worry that Biden's not far enough, then this is what I have to say to you. Who would you rather fight? Who would you rather fight? Trump or Biden? And there's a whole video on that by David Dole, The Rational National, on YouTube. You can look it up. He explains what he means by that. Somebody else commented. Jennifer, trying not to guess ahead of time how Joe is going to handle the craziness that is 45's whole gestalt. I trust Joe will do the right thing. Joe is my president. Oh my God, you guys, I love this, love this, love this. Joe is my president. Joe is my president. What would you love? What would you love? I would love everyone to wake up. That's what I would love. Just like that, poof, like 100th monkey. Enough of us doing that good work, meditating, all that good stuff, all that work we're doing on ourselves. And when enough people do that, boom, everybody gets it in an instant. You want to know what I love? What I would really love? That's what I would love, because then that takes care of everything. Everybody's on board with making the planet a healthy place. Everybody's on board with everybody getting their most basic needs met. Everybody's on board with love is love and racial equality. It's not even an issue anymore when there's enlightenment. Everyone equal. Everything fair. Just comes naturally, because in our heart of hearts, deep down inside, that's who we really are. So let it be revealed right now. Let us reveal ourselves as who we really are, all of us. There is no separation. There is no us and them. So take a moment to think about that family member that maybe supports 45, will vote for them. Think of that person you just had that big fight with on Facebook or whatever. Think of someone you hate. And now think, they are you. Then we want them to heal, don't we? We want them to heal. So there's some more things in the chat here. Tom says, Joe is my president too. Jennifer says, thank you for reminding this Scorpio to not indulge in schadenfreude. Yes. Hashtag Joe is my president. Yeah, that's another thing. And I'm going to close this out soon. But I actually took a seminar recently in how to counter disinformation. And one of the things I said is, don't argue with people. Don't comment on those posts. You know why? Because it boosts the post. It gives them more visibility. Every time you comment on something, it just boosts it. More people see it. So, to counter disinformation, you create a whole new post, and you don't name names, and you don't reference the disinformation by reposting it or anything like that, right? You say, contrary to what some say, blah, 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 you know, whatever it is, right? And then attach something that, you know, validates that, confirms that from a reliable source. Always check your sources. I know you guys know that. More comments. Jennifer says, surrounding a few Trump supporters with pink healing light. Yeah, Jennifer, they need it. That's what she says. They need it. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But that's the work, you guys. If you're going to be a spiritual warrior, if you're going to be a light worker, it's okay if you got to grow into it. But chances are, if you're watching this now, that's what you are. So, embrace it. All right. So, again, when you watch the debate tonight, surround Joe Biden in golden light or whatever color light works for you. I use golden light. Know that the highest possible good is taking place for all concerned, that perfection is unfolding now as our lives and as this debate. Right word, right divine action, the truth coming out, Perfect Moderation by Chris Wallace, perfect listening and healing by those that will be watching, even those that don't agree with us. Let hearts and minds be changed for the good. Let disinformation be countered in the most clear and splendid way that people understand. Joe is my president. Surround him in golden light. A couple more comments here I'll read. Nope, no more comments. Okay. All right. You may go to my channel, Meditate for Democracy. There are a lot of good videos on there. I have to redo the one about trauma and dissociation because the sound was poor on that one. I'll redo that one. But you can go ahead and watch it. The information is really, really valuable right now. All right. I've got my gluten-free, alcohol-free beer. And don't laugh. Well, you can laugh. This is the popcorn Baron brought home. But good is happening, you guys. Keep knowing that. Keep holding the light. Don't panic. When you're afraid, feel the feelings, drop the thought, right? Come back to what you're grateful for. Come back to envisioning what would you love. And you know you've hit on it when you feel that love and you feel that gratitude. Sometimes I just take a breath and I'm just thankful I can breathe. Okay? It can be that simple. And Jennifer says, I feel they are disappointed in how their lives have come out. It's hard to accept that this is where the hard work is. Asking them why they think the way they do. Not with judgment, with the intention to truly understand. You know, if you can find it, there's a wonderful interview with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I think it was it's a longer interview. If I find it, I will post it. But she talks about this, how to talk and how to listen to people who believe and think differently, completely differently from you. Yeah, ask questions, be curious. All right, I love you guys. Mwah. Happy debate. Happy perfect debate. Keep on it, okay? Keep it going. Bye.